His eyes are watering too, boy. He's stumped.
Puck comes out of the zone. Zuccarello. He's able to spring Dakota Mermis. Has Hartman with him, and he takes the shot on goal. It's hung on to by Peter Mrazek. Blackhawks are averaging just a fraction over 2 goals per game. That's tied last in the National Hockey League with the San Jose Sharks. I mentioned they've been shut out 4 times in their last 6 games out of Chicago. Pried free by Tylen Johnson. Well, Bogosian is able to skate with it. Plays for Rossi, and then one-handed around by Foligno. Marcus Foligno with a drive to the net, and big contact, no goal. He put it in, but he ran into the goaltender. It's a penalty for goalie interference, and Mrazek is down.
Connor Bedard was wearing it Wrigley Field with the announcement of the Winter Classic game next year. That a girl, and by the way, you talked about playing hurt. She's injured, and she's still battling through it.
Lifted in by Gaudreau. Faber being an LA Kings draft pick. He came over with a first-round pick for Kevin Fiala. That was the deal that they did. Wow, that ricochets wide. Off the backboards, and the backhand from Sanford hit the post. John Merrill. And that one deflected deep. Mrazek thought about coming out. He stays put. Vinny Lettieri got to that puck first. Sets up a shot off a couple of posts and out. Jacob Lucchini found iron twice on the same shot. Over for Merrill, and it leaks through, and now a wraparound try. Mrazek scrambles back. Oh, there's the horn. That puck must have gone in.
There's no wasting any more time. They definitively saw this puck go in the net after the shot, and it goes post, middle of the net, and out. So post hit the camera and came right back out. It is a goal for Minnesota. They'll take a 1-0 lead here. A perfect shot to the blocker. It just catches the inside of the post, and it's in the net. And so the clock will go back.
Therefore, we have a goal.
Yeah, the clock will go back to the time in which the puck crossed the goal line. 2-0 in Vancouver. A tough one in Edmonton. A tight one in Calgary. 1-0. Seattle won 6-2 in that game. This was the middle game, which was on TNT.
Here's Kaprizov down the lane for Eriksson Ek, denied by Mrazek.
Oh, we got the finest crew in hockey. They'll fix that in a heartbeat.
This pass fired ahead, just slowed up by Kaprizov. Zuccarello out. Locked up with Phillips. Puck came to the right point. Out of the box. As that shot from Bogosian goes wide as Entwistle. And Goligoski tees one up and tipped down in front. A little contact there with Mrazek.
The poor guy had to put on the brakes, come back. I just said, for sure it's your 1000th, right? We just wanted to make sure. And he was very excited to say both of them their 1000th.
Very cool. This one knocked down to the side of the net. Bumped it to the wrong team there, and a chance for Duhaime as he sends it over. Lucchini couldn't get it on the other end. This one bounced to the front, and Duhaime denied by the glove hand of Mrazek. 12 seconds to go in the period.
Good job. They hemmed in the Hawks. A long shift for the 5 guys on the ice. Great stick by Korchinski. Right on the tape to Lucchini, but obviously no chance for his second goal of the game, and a good save by Mrazek, who is strong.
This line causing problems again for Chicago as Lettieri's pass outshot to the net. Juggled, reaching for it as Mrazek can't get it covered. Lucchini's backhand through the open crease. Merrill for Lucchini. Cross ice, adjusting Mermis. Backhand off the post.
The linesman. And here's the first play right here by Dakota Mermis. Going to the backhand. Slick play right there. Clank right off the bar and out. And there's another look at it. And not a whole lot of room there to beat Mrazek.
Lettieri in his first game back after missing 15. Here's Kaprizov. Drop pass. Hartman steps and shoots off the glove of Mrazek, and it leaked wide.
Set up beautifully, and there's Kaprizov, always dangerous, drops it off to Hartman. He likes going high glove, and it goes right off the cheater of the glove.
Every single day, you know, it's one thing to have a winning mindset when you're winning. It's another thing, guys. Oh, hang on here.
Couple of saves by Gustafsson.
In their game, and we have certainly seen that. He said, you know, we might not always score the goals, but we're going to get some chances, and they're starting to get them here halfway.
Right behind the net by Vlasic again. Now it's Jones, rink wide. Off the boards, collected by Radish. Radish pass, Kurashev rolling puck, pokes it over, they score! Nick Foligno, and the Blackhawks have tied the game. Just a bouncing puck that stayed with Kurashev, and he poked it over to Foligno at just the right time.
D zone after the fourth line kept that puck in from Minnesota. Good pass there, although it went off the stick first. Radish keeps it onside, and look at this play by Kurashev. Kurashev looked like he was going to pass it originally. It goes through the legs of Bogosian, and quick hands by Kurashev is able to get it to the backhand right over to Foligno. Our AT&T net cam there. And a little swat at it by the left-handed Nick Foligno, banging that one home.
Pulled out of the pile initially by Merrill, but it rolled off his stick, and here's a chance for Tkachuk on a breakaway. Boris Tkachuk, the head fake, what a save by the left leg of Philip Gustafsson.
As well, to keep the game close, and here Tkachuk's trying to get to the middle of this. He loves going forehand, backhand like that. He likes to get the goalie to bite a little bit more on the forehand. He does a good job of keeping it to the backhand there, but it maybe he holds on a little bit. Oh, what a save. Another bald guy taking care of a bald guy.
Vlasic get the stick knocked out of his hand by Kaprizov. Wanted the call, won't get it. Here's Bogosian to the net. Kicked out Mrazek. Rebound! Mrazek got it too. Loose puck comes to the wall.
Battling like crazy, like he's done all year long right there, but you see Vlasic get that stick whack from under Kaprizov, then goes to the front of the net. Eriksson Ek looking, and from the top of the circles right there, Bogosian with a good shot. Mrazek, look at the way he comes out of the net right there. He pushes out, very aggressive, and kind of slides a little bit more, and Kaprizov gets the rebound.
Faber holds it in the Chicago zone. Hartman off balance, threw a pass to the slot. Picking it up here is Lettieri to the front. They score! Marcus Foligno answers his brother and puts the Wild back on top.
Well, now one of us had to get in a fight, and one of us had to score as well. Well, he's got 2 assists in the game. Hartman battles Tenorti in the corner, keeps his balance, plays it to the outside. It looked like Reichel was going to be able to get that puck out. He wasn't. A little 2-on-1 and a stronger stick against him right there. Right here. He had one hand on his stick. He was able to corral it, but not able to get 2 hands on. Lettieri snaps it from him. And look at Foligno, goes to the far post right there. And this pass is a perfect one right there by Lettieri. I mean, right over the stick of Phillips, perfectly executed. And the stick of Marcus Foligno on. Look at this neutral zone positioning of Minnesota. A little 1-2-2, not much room.
Rossi has Johansson got it there. Mrazek made the save, and he's able to put the glove down on top before it can be poked in.
Careful.
Marco Rossi made the pass. Johansson had the first chance, and then Rossi, a little jam right as Mrazek.
And Minnesota knows that next goal, all important here.
Puck rolls down, given away. Here's Donato. Gustafsson went chasing in, and it's blocked in the crease. Tonight for Minnesota.
He sure has. Here's the play by Gustafsson. Oh, puts in the wrong area. But he did battle there with the one-stick poke check right there. But there's Lettieri and Mermis playing goaltender right in the crease. Look at 10. Look at 10. Oh, it went off his heel of his skate. A sure goal by Blackwell, nullified. Oh boy, I'm not sure what old Gus was thinking.
1:10 left. Jones straight away. Right side. Kurashev down to the goal line. Johnson in front. Tapped by Nick Foligno. And stopped by Gustafsson.
He's going to be right there on the doorstep, and there he is. There's Nick Foligno there. He's trying to get a stick on it. And this one goes underneath the paddle of the stick of Gustafsson, but he's got that right pad sealed nicely.
Vlasic. 5 seconds to go. Tipped in by Nick Foligno. And the Blackhawks run out of time. And the Wild pick up a 2-1 victory behind the game-winning goal from Marcus Foligno.